That camera good. Aight. Listen straight. Ready, brother? I'm trying to see if I can see me in that. Let's see. Okay, I see you right there. I see you in both of them. Alright, hey, shalom. First and foremost, before we begin, we give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahshua, Ba'ashem, Makakadash, Demonis to the apostles, Demonis to the elders, a great millstone. Much respect to you brothers out there that's preaching his word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of earth. Tabernacle of David, hopeful elect, and respect the word, and want to say shalom. In fact, I might scoop this up a little bit. Just a little bit. Shalom. So once again, back here today in a slightly different spot, but hey, you know, come out week in and week out, prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great. All right, because we're coming into some very, very heavy times, man. And Jake is out there not, it's not ready, man. You know, as the elders say, they've been stimulated. You know. Got that stimmy Timmy, and you know, they think everything's all good. They think everything's all Gucci, or you know, everything is opening back up. But the scriptures say, when they say peace and safety, you know, roughly paraphrasing, then destruction shall come. So, you know, those that are in the spirit understand the times that we in, because this man Esau, Edom. All right, he has these unrighteous decrees. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get that. All right, he has these unrighteous decrees, and it's Isaiah 10 and 1, which I'm gonna get real quick. All right, because he wants you vaccinated, man. He wants you to get his waters. You know, he wants you to believe that his waters, all right, is here to save the planet. First and foremost, he creates the problem, and then he comes with the solution. You know, but the ones that have the eyes to see can clearly see right through his bullcrap, man. We ain't gonna trust in you, Esau. You know. All right. Matter of fact, unless you gonna get a brother to get that's Job 13 and 4 is 13 and 5. Physician of value. Whichever brother gonna get it. 13 and 4. Make sure you read it. But I'll read Isaiah 10 and 1. It's either 13 and 4, 13 and 5. Physician of 13 and 4. Yeah. But this is Isaiah 10 and 1. Woe to them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed. Right? This man has come with unrighteous decrees. You go back to Rome. You go back to the Greek captivity, right? Where we couldn't profess ourselves as a Jew. And so, hey, we're back in the same lot, man. Esau, Edom back in the same lot. Hey, you can't call yourself a Jew. Hey, he's kicking out about 45 families in Jerusalem, where the Lord is so cold. Hey, he killed about 45 Israelis, man. You know. These are times that we in. Hey, you wanna prescribe the unrighteous decrees. You wanna kick out our families. You can't call you profess yourself as a Jew. All right, we can't follow our laws. Well, the Lord's gonna get you for that, man. We are in that time where the Lord's gonna get you. But matter of fact, we're gonna get that scripture as well, brother.
All right, this is Job chapter 13, verse 4. But ye are forgers of lies. Ye are all physicians of no value.
See, forgers of lies. All right. They calling themselves they're the people of the Lord, but you don't follow anything that the Lord tells you to do. You know, if you're going to uphold the Bible, all right, you gotta do what the Bible tells you to do. But no, they're contrary. They're of the left hand side. You know, goes back to their forefather Cain, right in the garden, right? This man chose sin over pleasing Yahweh Shemel, because yeah, the law wasn't written, the law was oral. They knew the law back then. You know, contrary to what Christians will tell you, hey, they knew the law back then, right? And so Cain knew what the Heavenly Father liked, right? Was that sacrifice of the lamb, you know? No, he wanted to give the Heavenly Father, you know, the herbs of of the ground. Matter of fact, I may just get that, you know. And so he was wroth, you know, he was mad, you know. He had that anger towards the Israelites. You know, we wasn't called the Israelites then, the sons of God, but he had that anger towards us then, you know. Hey, I'm gonna take out my brother, man. You know. but here it is, Jake, and this time still trusting in this man, you know. Those that have the eyes to see can clearly see not to trust in this man. And since I said that, you know, I brought it out in my other lesson the other day, but yeah, I'm just go back to it. You know, hey, it's just the spirit, man. It's just the spirit. So this is Genesis 4 and 1. And Adam knew Eve his wife, and she conceived and bare Cain, and said, I have gotten a man from the Lord Yahweh Shemel. And she again bare his brother Abel. All right, so Cain, all right, if you can receive it through the spirit, all right, Cain is Esau Edom. All right, Cain is a so-called white man. All right, and Abel, all right, that would be Jacob. All right, which Jacob's name was later turned to Israel, YASHARAHLA, prince of the power. Okay, and Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. And in process of time, it came to pass that Cain brought a fruit of the ground in offering unto the Lord Yahweh Shemel. And Abel, he also brought of the firstlings of his flock and the fat thereof. And the Lord Yahweh Shemel had respect unto Abel and his offering. All right, showing you back then, they knew of the law. And they knew about the sacrifice. So what did Abel give? He gave of his firstlings of the flock. That's what you're supposed to do. Now we know through Yahushua, all right, that law is discontinued. But at this time, hey, that's what you did, you know. And this man, hey, he still got that same spirit today. Hey, I can do better than you, brother. I can do better than the Most High. I can give the Most High whatever I want, you know. It's still, he's still, still showing the horns from back then, and still to this very day, man, thinking that he can do better. No, the Lord has requirements. The Lord has set up requirements that you're supposed to follow, right? And the Lord wanted those firstlings, man. You know, instead of you, I want to go my own way, but hey, that's how the Lord set it up, right? He has vessels of righteousness, right? And the vessels of wrath that's fitted for destruction. And Cain, right, which later was Esau even, and his lineage, right, those are the vessels of destruction, man. You know, fitted for destruction. All right. Matter of fact, I'm gonna read a little bit more. Let's see. But unto Cain and his offering, he had not respect. You see that? It's still to this day, the Lord has no respect for this nigga, man. He has no respect for this nigga. You know?
True nigga.
It's for real, man. You see these Edomites walking around, Lord, they got no respect for these people. You're supposed to have the same diligence, man. You know, like King David. You know, King David was a man after the Lord's own heart, you know? And King David was messing them up, man. Go back to the accounts, you know. Hey, through King David, the nations had fear of the Lord through him. All right, so we also come to that time where these other nations, through the man of the Lord, you know, especially when they get that spiritual power, they're gonna have the fear of the Lord. We coming to those times, man. Hey, you just gotta believe it in your heart, man. You know, if you can see it, because we need that. We need that spiritual power, and we need that rest, man. Because like me and the brothers always say, hey, you're supposed to be able to go to this water and drink out of it. You can't do that, man. I wouldn't even swim through that water, man. You know? it's supposed to be clean, but it's not. You know why? Because that's that man Cain coming back in his lot, thinking that he can do better. All right, thinking that that's why everybody don't have their 40 acres. You know, they don't know how to till the land. They don't know how to grow anything. They don't know how to build houses. Hey, those are skills that we're supposed to know, man. But through this man Esau Edom, hey, I can do better. Everybody's gonna be cramped together. You know, you can barely only have a little bit of land. You know, that's why this man got to be taken out. All right. So back to verse 5. But unto Cain, to his offering, he had not respect, and Cain was very wrathful, and his countenance fell. And the Lord Yahweh Shemel said to Cain. Now when it says of the Lord, all right, that was a prophet. All right, because even back then you had prophets back then. All right, because the Lord's not going to come down, you know, in your presence. You know, why? Because if you see the Lord's face, hey, you're going to be destroyed. That's why when Moses, you know, when he saw the Lord, he only saw the Lord's backside. All right. Let's see. Why art thou wroth, and why is thy countenance fallen? If thou dost well, all right, this is what the Lord telling him, man. If thou dost well, shalt thou not be accepted? Hey, do what the Lord tells you to do. You know of the law is rule, all right? You know to give the firstlings of your flock. Do that, man. Stop trying to go around it, man. Just do what the Lord tells you to do. Once again, you see that in the Christian church, you see what Esau Edom has set up. You know, have our people bugged out. All I gotta do is say that I love the Lord, say that I accepted the Lord, and that's it. You know, you ain't gotta fulfill the law to the best of your ability, man. You know.
Well, what you just said, you was talking about how you're trying to do his own thing. I can't remember the scripture where it talks about trying to climb up some other way.
Other way? Let me see. I think that's John. That's John 10. Matter of fact, hey, water, brother. We gonna have to get there. Get John 10. Yeah, just read John 10. Whichever brother get it. St. John 10. Go all the way to verse 5, and I'll stop you here.
All right, it's the book of John, chapter 10, verse 1. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbeth up some other way, the same is a thief and a robber.
Woo! You see that? hey, that's the spirit of Cain. Hey, he's a thief and a robber. He was a murderer from the beginning, you know? But hey, that goes for our people in the truth, man. You know? The Lord called you to go out there to the highways, hey, like little buddy you was telling me about, you know? Hey, he's not going out there to the highways and byways. They pretty much Israelites with fringes, man. Slakia Christians with fringes. Slakia Christians with fringes, man. They know the Lord. They don't even know the Lord's name, man. They don't even know the Lord's name, man. You know?
He mixes it with a whole bunch of other stuff when he calls it that. You ought to hear all this stuff he says when he calls it.
I may have to scoop this up. So I'm like on the incline. It's like hurt my back. Are you good? Hey, we may have to scoop this mug up. Cause it's like hurting my back the way we set up. I don't know. May just be my back. Yeah, I've been working out. I'm starting to feel it. Slacky, y'all. Yes, it's a little better. But hey, word gotta be preached. But anyways, you know, as we were saying, can you move over? That's good. I appreciate you. I think rest my foot and he'll be on the flat. It's up here. You should. Yeah. Just
scooting up a little bit with you all.
Alright. Let's make sure, brother. If I would have known, because it got me feeling it. Scoot that up a little bit. Alright, so back into it. Alright, so once again, it goes for them Israelites, you know, first, it's like St. John 10 and 1. Alright, it goes for them Israelites and know that they're Israelites, but they're trying to go to YASHAMIAHLA some other way. Hey, the Lord told you to go out there to the highways and byways, to the highways and hedges, and bid his people to come in, you know? How you gonna bid them, man? You know, when you just out there just sitting down, you know, all you doing is just in the just in your little sanctuary, your so-called church, man. You know, you're supposed to be out here where people can come to you, because not everybody gonna see you on YouTube, brother. You know, you go to the account, and what was our people doing? It was out there preaching the word, outside, man. Hey, that's why we got kicked out of Rome, man. You know, hey, because we was out there, you know, so-called doing aggressive street teaching. You know, that's what Edom was saying. Hey, but we was out there preaching, going hard for the Lord, giving the Lord no rest, man. You know, and the Lord sees your diligence, man. You know, he sees your diligence. He sees that you want to come out here, you want to please the Lord to the best of your ability. He knows that you ain't out here playing games, right? It's in season, out of season. You know, hey, even if it's raining so hard, hey, you gonna go into the car and still preach? You know, hey, the Lord sees your diligence, man. You know, and it's just too easy for you to stay in your house and have so-called church, man. That's too easy, man. Lord didn't set that up. All right. Yeah, we do our sit downs. All right, we're gonna do our sit downs, but hey, we still gonna come out here and preach the word, man.
Book of John, chapter 10, verse 2. But he that entereth in by the door is the shepherd of the sheep. To him the porter openeth, and the sheep hears his voice. And he calleth his own sheep by name, and leadeth them out.
Woo! Hey, he knows you by name, man. All right? With you following the righteous path, that straight and narrow, all right? Because that straight and narrow is going to have some bumps and bruises in it, brother. You know? Hey, the Lord may, you know, because it's all the Lord's movie. The Lord may throw some things at you, man. See if you still faithful, brother. See if you still love me. Are you going to press through? Hey, just like Job. Hey, Job, the Lord took away that hedge of protection. Job was catching all types of hell, man. You know? Come on, brother. You know? Are you still going to come out here and preach? Are you still going to do this work? Are you still going to be faithful to me, man? You know? So, oh, yeah, you good. Yeah, go ahead.
Roughly paraphrasing, that's saying entering by the straight gate. And when you say straight, you break that word down, it defines difficulty. You know what I'm saying? Like the Lord says, it's going to be much trials and tribulations taking up his truth, his word. So you, like you say, you just have to enter by the straight gate. Stay on course. You know what I'm saying? It's a narrow road. To the left is fire or water, and to the right is, you know, the opposite.
Second is your 7, con, brother. Hey, con. Hey, hold on to that. I'm gonna get this real quick. It's Matthew 7:13. Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be go through it. Because straight in the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few, all right, and few there be that find it. All right, so you're gonna have some Israelites that know that they're Israelites, but they're not gonna be saved because they still not going through that straight gate. You know, you got Israelites saying, "Oh, I'm not in no camp and no chart. You know, I'm just out here doing my thing, man." You know, you going off, man. Hey, are you out there preaching the word? You know the Lord's name, and I say 4 times out of 10 they don't know the Lord's. It's like you 4 times out of 5, whatever. You know, they don't know the Lord's name, and they're not out here preaching the word. You know, they just doing their on the court. You know, following pretty much after Christianity, on their own understanding. Yeah. All right. And it said also, let me see. For wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction. Broad, all right, that broad path. What's everybody out here doing? All right, easy route. They smoking weed. They laying down with other brothers' wives. You know, doing all types of stuff, man. All types of eating pork, shrimp, crab, lobster. You go on Instagram or whatever. You know, they posting up the lobster plate with the pork. You know, the pork wrapped in the pork. You know, the bacon wrapped over the pork. You know. You know, Jake is with that wickedness, man. You know, and that's going to lead you to destruction. Since you're in the house of feasting, you're not going to be. You're going to be in the house of mourning, man. You're not going to be in the house of feasting when Jacob's trouble pop off, man. You know, so you're supposed to be in the house of mourning now, right? That's Ecclesiastes 7, I believe. You know. It also says, I'm gonna go ahead and get this, verse 15. Beware of false prophets which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravaging wolves, man. Yes. Oh man, that's my homeboy. Hey, he been teaching me. He got me on game, man. But what you doing, brother? Is he out there preaching the word? Does he know the Lord's name? All right, is he in this thing to get money? Does he know what the mark of the beast is? All right, hey, that dude's a ravaging wolf, man. Hey, he's leading you to destruction. You're supposed to beware of that, brother, man. Hey, the Lord sent you a man to come get the true understanding, lead you to the true path, man. But hey, you disregard it. So since you disregard it, the Lord's gonna disregard you in the time of trouble, man. You're gonna be calling on Yahuwah or whatever, man, and the Lord ain't hearing you. Like Yahuwah, who? Yeah. You know?
That's like my buddy just said, sent you someone, you know. It wasn't an accident, me and him met. You know, and I told him the names and told him all, you know, he still chooses to do what they want to do.
Come on, brother.
Still do what they want to do.
Hey, the Lord used you, the Lord used you to warn him, man. Hey, and, you know, hey, we just humble, man. You know, we not putting ourselves on a pedestal, but we do know, and the Lord entrusted us with this truth. And if we warn you, if we tell you the right path, you know, hey, that's just the Lord speaking through us. Why? Because we are the Lord's mouthpiece, man. Whether you believe it or not, we are the Lord's mouthpiece. Once again, it's not to put us on a pedestal, but that's just the truth, man. Somebody got to be the prophets. Somebody got to be the sheep, you know. You know.
Somebody got to be. Some said deceived and deceived while he is.
God. I used to do that. It might be Job 4. While the brothers getting that scripture, this is Job 4:7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, and where were the righteous cut off? All right, so when you see these Jakes out here catching hell, right, in the midst of Jacob's trouble, hey, they wasn't innocent. You know, hey, you rejected this truth. So you was cut off, but the righteous ain't gonna be cut off. And even when the righteous are martyrs for the truth, it's still not gonna be cut off, man. All right, this story is going to be remembered. They still going to see the reward of the wicked, man. They still going to get beamed up. They still going to get the new bodies, man. You know, they still going to have their hands on the wicked. While you up there in the heavens, you know, wishing that you can see that, man. You know?
I got that for you, too. This is Job 12, verse 12, chapter 12, verse 16. With him is strength and wisdom, and the deceived and the deceiver are his.
The deceived and deceiver are his. So, hey, it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of living power. And if he set you up to be deceived, hey, man, I ain't, man. That's why we thanking the Lord all the day long, man, for giving us his wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Once again, you can be like the brother that we was talking about that knows you an Israelite, but you just a Christian with fringes, man. You know? Drinking that wine and false darkness. and drinking it all up, brother. Matter of fact, this is verse 8. Job 4 and 8. Even as I have seen they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. By the blast of power they perish, and by the breath of his nostrils are they consumed. Alright, so you don't want to get right. You want to come into this truth, which is your true heritage. You don't want to come out here week in, week out and preach the word. You're going to be destroyed, man. Ain't no sugarcoating it, man. You know? Ain't no sugarcoating it. I mean, just can't. What was it? John 10. Yeah, if y'all can go back. John 10.
This is the book of John, chapter 10, verse 4. And when he putteth forth his own sheep, he goeth before them, and the sheep follow him, for they know his voice.
Woo, you see? All right, they gonna know the apostles and elders. They gonna know, you know, why the apostles and elders follow Yahushua and the brothers on down follow Yahushua. Hey, they know the true doctrine, man. When we hear false doctrine, you know, you lift up that eyebrow like, nigga, what?
You get that snake face, man.
Yeah, for real. what type of? How you break down that scripture like that?
Right, though. That's real, though.
Nigga, what is you talking about? Mark of the beast is white women sleeping. What? Nigga, what? What?
Like this, man, these parables, man, they ain't for everybody to understand. You know what I'm saying?
No. Lord,
I hope I'm some big purpose. Yeah, select views on here.
That's it.
Oh yeah, get that verse 5. I love that right there.
This is the book of John, chapter 10, verse 5. And a stranger will they not follow, but will flee from him, for they know not the voice of strangers.
Woo! You see that? That's that stink face we gonna make, man. Like, nigga, what? Like, you broke down that scripture like that, man. You not out here preaching this word. What? You know, that goes for me when I first came into the truth, man. You know, met a couple dudes, you know, being first, you know, when you first come into the truth, you know, and, you know, it's just like listening to these dudes. First and foremost, they was calling on the name of Jesus, you know, he wasn't out here preaching the word, you know, it's just like, y'all cool, but I can't be cool with y'all, man, you know, I gotta go, you know, I'm listening to the brothers of GMS, you know, hey, y'all, man, I gotta go, man. Y'all ain't doing the work for real, man. You know, you go to, hey, it's same with your job, man. You go to your job and you get paid for doing the whole job, man. You know, especially if you work in a factory. You know, hey, you're supposed to put on this set amount of parts, and you're not putting on those parts, man. They gonna be the supervisor and whoever's gonna be looking at you like, come on, brother. Why ain't you put on these parts? And you missing all these parts, so it goes with this truth, you know. And if you want to get paid handsomely, all right, you're supposed to do the whole truth, man. All right, not halfway. You don't go to your job and do your job halfway and expect to get paid. Hey, they gonna fire you. So same way y'all watching outside, he gonna fire you, man. Literally, he's gonna fire you. Literally.
Walk around this thing, man.
Screaming to the top of the lungs till you lose your voice and still gonna be, you know.
Ain't no stop, drop, and roll saving you.
No, man. And the Most High is gonna let you feel every bit of that, man. Every bit of the age. Matter of fact, we may have to get that. If your brother want to get Zechariah 14 and 12. Alright, this is for you heathens and you Israelites, man. Y'all gonna feel every bit of that nuclear missile when it hit. Every bit of it. And, you know, once again, that's, hey, if you want to eat, you want to be delivered from the nuclear missiles, hey, you got to come into this truth, man. Got to.
It's too late, man.
I got that for you, friend.
Yeah, go ahead and get that.
This is Zechariah chapter 12, 14 and 12, right?
Yep.
Okay. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord Yahweh YASHAMIAHLA will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem.
Woo.
Their flesh shall consume away.
Woo.
Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongues shall consume away in their mouths.
See how the Lord described that, man? First and foremost, he said, everybody that fought against Jerusalem. You go to Psalms 83, all right, that wicked council that came together, which is all the nations that came together, all right, to blot us out of remembrance, all right, so Israel wouldn't be remembered, or we wouldn't know our heritage, and all you niggas gonna get it, man. You go to the scriptures, hey, it said, bless them, you know, roughly paraphrasing, them that bless us are gonna be blessed, and them that curse us is gonna be cursed, so you're gonna be cursed, man. All right, and it also goes to you Israelites that fought against the men of the Lord, right? All right, that killed the men of the Lord. Hey, you gonna eat a nuclear missile, man. You gonna eat it. And the Lord, hey, read that again, man. What the Lord, how that nuclear missile going.
This is Zechariah 14 and 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord Yahweh YASHAMIAHLA will smite all people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand on their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in the holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouths.
Woo, you see that? Hey, ain't no stop, drop, and roll gonna save you in that day, like we say, man. Hey, you gonna be obliterated, man. Hey, I wouldn't be surprised you gonna see some Jakes and Edomites out here just stop, dropping, and rolling, man. You know,
on the ground, sizzling like bacon.
That's gonna be funny. Ashes, not rolling.
You ain't gonna be able to save yourself, deliver yourself in that day, man. You know, they got nuclear missiles that can get over here in like 15 minutes, flat, straight. Yes. What you gonna do in 15 minutes? Hey, you try to get on an airplane, it takes about what, 45 minutes just to get in the air, man. You know?
That's spend about 20 minutes getting to the airport.
You know, for real. Gotta go to the airport, get checked, get your bags checked. You know, ain't no running. Hey, we gotta run to the airplane. Airplane gotta take forever just to turn and then go off the runway. So, hey, you can picture it, man, while them nuclear missiles hitting. Hey, you gonna have some people trying to get in the airplane on that runway, and they gonna get hit, man.
What's that script that's talking about? Trying to escape the windows and houses. I got to find it.
That might be Joel. It's talking about the nuclear missiles in the city. It's Joel. Let me turn to that. I believe it's 2. Yeah, you might be able to start at 2 and 1. Yeah,
This is the book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at the hand. At hand.
So who's blowing the trumpet? Are we blowing that trumpet, man? All right, telling you that the day of the Lord is coming, man. All right, and it's nigh at hand. All right, and you ain't gonna be able to deliver yourself, all right, unless you following Yahweh by small shot. All right, He's gonna be the one to deliver you. All right, He's gonna be the one to beam you up from this incoming destruction. All right. Oh yeah, continue, brother.
It's the book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 2, continued. A day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong, there have not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations.
Woo, you hear that?
He's coming back with cotton candy theory right there.
them Christians, oh man, we gonna get beat up, man. You know, we ain't gotta go through nothing. No, the Lord tell you, hey, it's gonna be worse than this world has ever seen before, man. You know, just goes to show you when we get in the kingdom of heaven, right? It's gonna be utter peace. You know, these nations ain't gonna know no war anymore. You know,
Beautiful.
it's gonna be what's that? You go to Isaiah 2. read about that. All right. Verse 3. Yep.
All right, it's the book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 3. A fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Yeah, and nothing shall escape them.
Ooh, yeah, nothing shall escape them. So as we read, we're going to read, it sounds like, I'm getting ahead of myself, but it sounds like men, but it's actually talking about nuclear missiles, man, that's going to hit this place. And nothing's going to be able to escape it. So yeah, you can get on your little plane or helicopter while you on the runway trying to take off, or you could be in the air yourself, man. You still going to get hit. And you're not going to be able to escape. Read, brother. Hey, this is beautiful, man. It's beautiful.
It's the book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 4. The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen so they shall run. Like the noise of chariots on the tops of mountains shall they leap, like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble. As a strong people set in battle array. Before their face the people shall be much pained. All faces shall gather blackness. Ooh. They shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war. And they shall march everyone on his ways, and they shall not break their ranks.
All right, so that's all the nuclear missiles coming together, man. Packed up. All right, and they're gonna come. You ain't gonna be able to escape like the scriptures say, man.
Exactly where it's supposed to hit.
Yep. That's why we say, hey, you blowing the trumpet right now, telling you that this day is going to come, man. And everybody that don't, all the Israelites, I should say, that don't want to get it, hey, you gonna eat it, man. You gonna literally eat it.
Breakfast, lunch, and
dinner. Hey, the Lord can have it set up that way, man. Literally, that fire is going to be continually burning, and instead of you being vaporized like right then and there, you gonna feel it, man. All right, your soul is gonna feel it, literally, man.
Melt.
Woo. Woo.
That's a slow, tedious process to melting.
Slow, tedious, and very painful. Very, very immense pain. Immense pain.
It's the book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 8, continuing. Neither shall one thrust another. They shall walk everyone in his path, and when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded.
So what is this talking about? So even if, it's going to be packs and packs of nuclear missiles, so even if you take out one of them, all right, they still going to come, man. Ain't no stopping them, man. Ain't no defense force that America and all these other nations got is going to be able to stop these nuclear missiles when they push. Hey, I wouldn't be surprised if the Lord has set up an angel, instead of somebody pushing the button, the angels is pushing. Like bye-bye, niggas, for real, And they're going to be scrambling like, what the hell just happened, man? Yeah. Did we really just do that? I wouldn't be surprised if that happens, man. Let's see. Yeah, continue, brother. Yep.
It's the book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 9. They shall run to and fro in the city. They shall run up on the wall. They shall climb up on the houses. They shall enter in at the windows like a thief.
Woo! All right, you see that? Hey, man, it's going to be like a thief in the night. Why? Because these people ain't looking forward to that day, man. And so you're going to wake up one day or look up one day and a nuclear missile just literally blows up, literally enters into your house, man. All your possessions, all your worldly possessions, no matter if you got a mansion or a little teepee, man, you're going to eat a nuclear missile, man. It's going to enter into your house. All right? Continue.
That's the book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 10, continuing. The earth shall quake before them. The heavens shall tremble. The sun and the moon shall be dark, and the stars shall withdraw their shining.
Hey, that's how many missiles is going to be in that day, man. That's how many missiles is going to be, man. It's going to be dark in that day. Hey, as a matter of fact, also, through the smoke and destruction, that's also going to cover up the heavens as well. Where you ain't going to be able to see nothing. So, hey, imagine that day, man. When when they hit, right, it's gonna be a lot of screaming, a lot of burning, and it's gonna be dark. Matter of fact, you ain't gonna be able to see anyways, because you know, you read Zechariah 14 and 12, and your eyes are gonna be gone anyway. So, hey, shit, shit. You know, these people is through, man. You know. Matter of fact, get that verse 11 too.
And continuing on, this is the book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 11. And the Lord shall utter his voice before his army, for his camp is very great. For he is strong that executeth his word. For the day of the Lord is great and very terrible, and who can abide it?
Ooh, you see that? Who can abide in it, man? All right? So that's why we praying to Yahweh Shemel outside. That's why we coming out here giving our bodies as a living sacrifice to do this work, man. So we can get beamed up, so we can see the reward of the wicked, man. All right? Because in that day, hey, you're not going to be able to abide in it, man. You're going to be melted, man. And you're going to be feeling that excruciating pain over and over and over. And ain't no, like we said, ain't no stop, drop, and roll going to save you in that day, man. Ain't no water. All right, that water's going to be, this water's going to be burnt up. All right, because the nuclear missile's going to hit. All right, because this place is going to be utterly desolated, man. This place is going to be a wilderness. You know, this place ain't going to be inhabited by man anymore, because this place is going to be a remembrance, you know, for all these other nations. You know, if you rise up, hey, if you want to follow after the ways of Esau, Edom, hey, this is what's going to happen to you, man. All right? So that's why Babylon the Great, which is America, is not going to be inhabited anymore after these nuclear missiles hit, man. Hey, and all praise the call, Lord, lie, Yahweh, Bashmi, outside, Bashmi, Kakidash for that, man. You know? Yeah, you can read all the way to verse 13.
All right, it's the book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 12. Therefore also now saith the Lord, turn ye even to me with all your heart, and with fasting, and with weeping, and with mourning. And rend your heart, and not your garments, and turn unto the Lord your God. For he is gracious and merciful, slow to anger, and of great kindness, and repenteth him of the evil.
See, that's what we telling you, Jake, man. Repent from your evil, man. That's all you gotta do first and foremost when you first come into this thing, man. Repent from your evil, man. Jake don't want to even do that, man. They think they're good right now. You ain't good. All right? There's only one that's good, and that's the Heavenly Father, Yahweh. All right? Yahweh Shai himself said, why you call me good? Yes, all right? Yes, which I may have to get that, you know? It's in Matthew 19, you know? Like, even Yahweh, hey, if Yahweh Shai himself say he ain't good, you ain't good, man. And Yahweh Shai kept the law perfect. So the Lord said, hey, repent, man. Hey, also fast, pray, you know? But Jake don't want to do that.
Come away from that pride, man.
You know? Yeah, they got that pride. Oh, the Lord's been great and merciful. You know, the Lord blessed me. You know, I hear that, I heard that from my mother, man. Like, the Lord had mercy upon me. Hey, I know the Lord, man. And I had to tell her, like, yeah, the Lord's merciful, the Lord's great, but that doesn't mean that you actually know the Lord. As we got the scriptures last camp, man. You know, what's that? 1 John 2, 3, 4, and 5. You know, this is how you know the Lord if you keep the law. Matter of fact, you know how to get there.
He also says everybody says Lord, Lord, and not into the kingdom.
Con, that too. Yep. Yeah, if you want to get 1 John 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I'm going to get this scripture real quick. This is Matthew 19. This is Matthew 19 and 17. All right, this is Yahushua speaking, man. And he said to him, why callest thou me good? There is none good but one. That is Yahweh. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments, man. Hey, see that, man? So Yahushua, once again, he was literally set up to disrupt the word, man. literally set up to disrupt the word from edification, man.
Speaking of demons, did you get that when I sent to the group chat about that girl that was in the car drinking that dude saying that?
Oh yeah. And she was.
Oh, did you see that, dude?
She talking, and then a demon.
And then she go right back to herself.
Yeah, like ain't nothing.
You didn't see it yet, never? Oh, you got to check
Oh
it
yeah,
out.
you gotta watch that, brother.
She was, I'm talking about, dude, she would go in, and they be like,
I feel better. Ain't nothing wrong with me. And then the demon jump on.
dude.
And you can see the faces that she making. Like, ain't no real person could really make
Make
those
those
faces.
faces, yeah.
And she was making, man. It was like it was contorting her face, man.
It's crazy.
Mess me. I said, I got
Oh
some.
man, yeah. She was.
Wow.
But yeah, that Jake or Edomites or whatever, man. You know, they was sent to disrupt the word, man. I thought somebody was getting in the car accident.
I did
Up
too.
there,
I looked
man.
up her until I see the top of the hood.
That's what I thought. I thought somebody about to crash, man. I'm like, damn. You know, the Lord bringing judgment over here already. But yeah, they set up to disrupt the word, man. We was getting into some edification, how to get to know the Lord. Once again, Yahushua said he's not even good. You know, there's only one good, and that's Yahweh, and he's up there in the heavens, man. You know, Yahushua kept the law perfectly, man. He was a perfect sacrifice. That's why the law of sacrifice is done away with, man. But all the other laws is not done away with, as these so-called Christians would tell you, man. All right, this is a cut to you so-called Christians again. Hey, if you love the Lord, hey, if you want to enter into the kingdom of heaven, keep the commandments to the best of your ability. Because down here in Babylon the Great, we can't keep it to the best of our, Slacky, we can't keep the law perfectly, right? But we can keep it to the best of our ability, you know? Hey, ain't nobody forcing you to eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster right now. You know, back in the Maccabees time, all right, which I may get. You know, hey, if you didn't eat that pork, shrimp, crab, you didn't eat that pork. Hey, if you circumcise your child, hey, they was coming after you, man. As I read in my last video, that 2, 3, 4.
All right, it's the book of 1 John chapter 2, verse 3. And hereby we do know that we know him if we keep his commandments. He that saith, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments is a liar, and the truth is not in him.
You see that? So all you gotta do is ask Jake, like, Jake, do you keep the commandments? Well, the Lord said the commandments are done away. The law says the commandments are done away with. All I gotta do is profess that I know the Lord. You don't know the Lord, nigga. You do not know the Lord. You know? Somebody's dog is running away. Look like my Aunt Cece's dog. I wouldn't be surprised if that's him.
That's a shit too.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that's him. Over here running away, and they not even taking. Hey, he coming to hear the word. Actually, hey, Jake is not coming to hear the word, but he's coming to hear the word. bruh, look at this, man.
Come on, the chill. Come on.
He's coming over here to hear the word, man. You know, but Jake, hey, you said that the beasts of the field are gonna be at peace with you. He's over here. Look at that. He came to hear the word, but Jake didn't come to hear the word, man. Come on, man. Hey, he skipped all the Edomites, man, and came over here. Look how spiritual that is, man. I know y'all can't see it. We got a little dog over here. You know, literally the animals. That shows you the animals are spiritual and know what's going on, man. You know, they know Esau, Edom is the damn devil that the Bible speaks of, and they know the true men of the Lord. They know the word, man. You know, and the animals are waiting for the Israelites to get the kingdom, man. You know, because when we get the kingdom, and the whole earth is at peace, man. The whole earth is gonna be. It said, we may have to get that after this. It said the earth is gonna be bursting out in joy, man. You know, roughly paraphrasing. Go ahead, get there, brother.
Continue.
Yeah, continue. Yeah.
All right, it's the book of 1 John chapter 2, verse 5. But whoso keepeth his word in him, verily is the love of Yahweh perfected. And hereby know we that we are in him.
Woo, you see that? That's how you know the Lord, man. All right, because you're going to keep the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability, man. And that's how you know that you know the Lord. That's how you know that the Lord's dealing with you, man. And the Lord's going to show you some things that the Lord's dealing with you, man. All right, he just showed us, whether brothers believe it or not, you know, he just showed us a sign, man. You know, hey, the beast of the field going to be at peace with us. Little dog just came over here to hear the word, you know. Oh, that's a fact. I don't know if that's chicken or not. Once again, to disrupt the word, man. So I may have to turn it. I don't know if y'all can see them. They over there driving their cars. Let me see if I can turn it real quick. No, I can't do it on that camera. I can do it on my other camera. But anyways, they... Hey, matter of fact, I'm going to have to get that scripture. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. You know, because this is his kingdom. This is his time that, hey, that's going to be the last fun that he's going to have in his kingdom, man. All right, because it's going to be hardcore slavery, man. Yes. Hardcore labor for that boy. So, hey, continue disrupting the word. Keep on disrupting the word, man. You know, and see what's going to happen to you. Because soon you're going to have a foot up your ass, literally.
And you can't move.
Literally, you're going to have a foot up your ass, Esau. You know?
Right.
Let me see. That's... Okay. This is Lamentations 4 and verse 17. Actually, not 17. Actually, that's a good scripture because that's for Jake. But it's Lamentations 4 and 21. Just getting to the point. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and thou shalt make thyself naked. So the Lord is saying, hey, rejoice, man. All right? Hey, he keeps on disrupting the word by driving his car around in circles. All right, hey, keep on doing that. Once again, you're going to wake up with a foot in your ass when the spirit, men of the Lord get their spiritual power, or when you're outside the host of angels and the men of the Lord, you know, come down after we get our crowns, you know, gonna put you into slavery, boy.
Pill out on your
you know,
just like it.
Yeah. hey, remember you was pilling out, right. Disrupting the word.
Right,
you know,
just like that. Lay that on the ground, But look, we're gonna use them as the card, though. We're gonna be right on their back. Oh, peeling out on them, dog.
Like a surfboard,
right. Remember, you thought the shit was cute the other day. Yeah. Lay that on the ground. Right. Let me show you how to really peel out.
We riding on. Oh, man. That's going to be beautiful, man.
It is.
The Lord said give unto them double, man. And the men of the Lord, hey, well, really all Israel going to have spiritual power. But, hey, shoot, ain't out the realm of possibility that we going to be able to do that to them niggas, man. You know what I'm saying?
That is going to be absolutely beautiful.
Shit. And so this is what's going to happen. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. That's why we're coming out here week in and week out, you know, doing this work, you know, and waiting for our punishment to be accomplished and get our crowns, man. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity. This is what the Lord going to do. I got to read it slow, man. I got to read it slow. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom, and he will discover thy sins.
Yes. You hear that, Esau? Yes.
So we ain't going to go into captivity anymore, and you got to pay for everything that you have done. All right? That's not just in this captivity. That's in the Roman captivity. That's in the Renaissance period. That's in Greek captivity.
Yes.
That's in Babylon when you help the Babylonians take us down. All right, that's when you killed our forefather Abel. That's when you went after Jacob, YASHARAHLA. All right, you gonna pay for all that, man. You know, crying to your father. Don't you have a blessing for me?
Right.
But nigga, you already sold your birthright.
Right.
You already sold it, nigga.
And when you look at that spiritual, to this day, they still have that feminine spirit where they cry when they don't get their way.
Yeah.
To this day.
You see them Karens and Esau eat them, you know. Oh man. You know what they be doing, or they get up a gun or a sword, you know. Just because they can't get it their way, man, you know how Edom do. and it's beautiful because I read Rejoice and Be Glad, O Daughter of Edom. So you just had a pack of Edomites get on some scooters.
Right.
So hey, you know, you ain't gonna be able to do that in the kingdom of heaven, man. You know. Hey, that's your ass, man.
I cannot wait.
It's gonna be beautiful, huh? It's gonna be beautiful, man.
Won't have to suffer like this no more.
Let's see what
Won't
else.
be able to break your bones then. You know
No
what I mean?
breaking bones. Hey, my back is hurting me right now because I've been working out, and it's how this slope is right now. I'm not feeling it right now, but it's all good. It's all good. Hey, the Lord said, "Come out and still prophesy and do this work." So hey, we coming into the time also. Hey, Jacob's trouble. Yeah, it's gonna have some bumps and bruises, but it's gonna have some healing in it too.
Yes.
Because man, the Lord gonna have this spiritual power. You gonna look up one day, hey, you gonna be able to heal yourself, man. You know, somebody come up to you. You know, it's gonna be like when Peter and them got the spiritual power as well. You know, and we was healing Jake, the main. All right, people with their arms cut off, their legs cut off, literally their arm right there back, man. Look at that, man. So that power is coming there. Woo. Matter of fact, there was some other scriptures I want to get. What was that? Isaiah. All right. Yeah. Isaiah 14. Let's see. Because once again, it was beautiful how the dog came over. Like I said, I know y'all didn't see it, you know, because he was short as hell, but how he came over and he came over to hear the word. He didn't even go there with the Edomites, man. He came over here.
And then to come from over there.
All the way over there to over here, man. He came over here to hear the word, man. as spiritual, man. Let's see what I want to read. Let's see, Isaiah 14, let's see. Isaiah 14:6, I'm gonna start right there. Well, matter of fact, I'm gonna start at I'm gonna start at verse 1. Isaiah 14:1. For the Lord Yahweh AHSHAWAR will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. Once again, set us in our own land. All right, so you are the Israelites that's going over there to Israel, and that damn bug out a couple months ago and said, I want to go to Jerusalem. Well, guess what? They're kicking our people that's in Jerusalem out. All right, so it goes to show you the Lord's going to be the one to set them in their own land. Matter of fact, the Lord's actually having mercy upon them. If you think about it, because Israel's going to be bombed.
Right.
Literally, he's going to have mercy upon them. You know, some that actually repent. You know, it may be some of the elect over there. But anyways, I will set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. All right, those strangers ain't talking about the other nations, actually talking about Israelites. All right, because before we came into this truth, hey, we were strangers. Right? But check this, and the people shall take them and bring them to the places, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. They shall take them captives who captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. That's what's going to happen in the kingdom of heaven. All right? You don't see that over there in Israel right now. You don't see that. It just goes, that's a cut right there showing them that they're not the people. Right? And they're not dwelling in safety. Verse 3, it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord Yahweh shall give rest from that sorrow and from the fear and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve. You see? So no more fear, no more hard bondage. All right, but it's going to be fear and hard bondage for these other nations. And this is what we're doing. Verse 4, thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how have the oppressors ceased? The golden city ceased. All right? Hey. The oppressor's going to cease, and this golden city is going to cease to exist, man. All right? The Lord have broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. You see that? All right, so this we seeing the downfall of this wicked ass kingdom. All right, your scepter, your rulership is being broken right before your very eyes, and especially when you're outside, host of angels, men of the Lord come back down. All right, that's when you're really gonna be broken into pieces, man. All right, verse 6: He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger and persecuted and none hindereth. You see, smote the people in anger with wrath, man. Who is this? That's Esau, Edom, man. The whole earth is at rest and it's quiet. They break forth into singing. So, and when you take it down, the whole earth is going to break forth into singing. Dogs, trees, the air, everybody, the people, the grass, everything, man.
Could you imagine that's the whole world on the map?
Woo.
Right.
As far as we know, we've never seen this.
Never seen it, man.
We ain't got to know what that's going to look like.
Just imagine how the earth is going to feel.
Yes.
have true fresh air,
Right.
you know.
It'd be amazing to see this place in this fully healed state.
No garbage in the rivers.
And it's going to take a period of 1,000 years to get that situated and set up. All right, because our kingdom got to be built up by you niggas, man. Especially Esau, you know, the other nation. The other nations, and y'all may be taskmasters of Esau Edom. You know, y'all going to be snitching on Esau Edom if he ain't doing the work, you know. Hey, he's supposed to pick up this rubber. He's supposed to do this. And he's supposed to pick up that trash that's in the water, but he's not doing it. He's slacking. And they're going to be telling on that nigga, you know. That's what's going to happen, man. But anyways, yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no feller, now who's that fella? That's Esau Edom, is come up against us. So, hey, the trees won't have to worry about being cut down like that, man. You know, you see, because Esau Edom got that machine that can take down acres and acres of land, man. You know, just what for, man? You just cutting down trees just to be cutting it down, man.
And then tell you it's a shortage of lumber. Ain't that something? Tell you it's a shortage of lumber. They cut down trees at an alarming rate. Tell you it's a shortage of lumber.
This nigga is bugged out, man.
Price inflation, man.
So right now we're coming into inflation, but it's gonna be a hyperinflation, man. You know, but the men of the Lord and their families, you know, the hopeful elect, they're gonna be protected from that, man.
Yes.
Lord said that his servant shall eat, man.
Yes.
You know, but hey, you know, still expect some hard times still. That's why you're still supposed to be fasting and praying. As we read in Joel 2, you know, hey, fast, pray, you know, so you can be able to abide, you know, when Jacob's trouble breaks forth, man.
It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 4, verse 28 says, you know, strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee.
You see that? So, hey, the Lord's going to fight our battles, man. The Lord's going to keep us in these last days. The Lord's going to take care of us, man. You know, and you just got to expect that, you know. The Lord is literally going to take care of us, man. You know, the Lord's going to give us that spiritual power, give us that healing. Like I say, my back hurting right now, you know. I need that healing, you know. In the kingdom of heaven, and we won't have to worry about working out. Because we already going to be buff, man. Buff is, you know.
Buff in the spirit.
You know. You know, but I think I'm going to close it right there. Lord willing, this is edifying. I'm going to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, ASSHUR, the honors to the apostles, the honors to the elders, the great millstone. And much respect to you brothers out there that's preaching the word in truth and sincerity. And YASHARAHLA. Shalom.
Shalom.